Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here talking about some other things for the Overwatch League. We just did a video about the 2020 season schedule, and I was looking through here trying to find an article for that, and I found it's a bunch of things I skipped over. I was sort of out of Overwatch League for a little bit. I wasn't really making much content on it. So now we're going to take a look at some of the articles from the past couple of weeks. There's a couple in here that I want to talk about, which we're going to go over in different episodes. So 2019 season playoffs primer we're going to go over right now. Great thing to really get ready for the playoffs, which happens in just a week from now. We're also going to look at the 2020 roster construction and the Overwatch League Awards in some upcoming videos. So right now, we're going to take a look at the 2019 season playoffs. So the first thing that's going to happen is the game will be played on the patch 1.39. And that patch brought the introduction of Sigma and Role Q. Now, Role Q was added earlier to Overwatch League because, again, they can work on their own separate patch. And they can play things earlier or later. So, Role Q was brought in Stage 4. But, again, the patch 1.39 brought Role Q to everybody. And that is the patch that will finally be played in the Overwatch League. So we get to see how Sigma works out and how he sort of shifts into the meta. Very weird for the play-ins and playoffs to try out a new character. I would have liked to sort of see Sigma come in Stage 4, but he didn't get released in time. So, yeah. It's sort of like last year when Brigitte came out. She came out at the end of Stage 4. But again, that was early in the season. The season was in January to July, where they stretched it out from February to September now. So they're able to get a little bit more time in there. I don't know what they do. There's a longer break for the All-Star game. Started a month earlier. That helps. Yeah. So we're into the second character of the year. And Baptiste came out, what was that, Stage 2? I think? We've seen Baptiste. Again, it would have been cool to see Sigma come out now, but they did announce that the character's coming out earlier than normal. So I wonder if that was just to get him in there for Overwatch League. But yeah, Sigma's out. Sigma's a cool character. Interesting to play. I didn't play him much, but from what I played, he seems pretty cool. Kind of even to play against. I could definitely see that changing the way the game's played. So Sigma will be out, along with the other things from patch 1.39. That includes the Brigitte changes, making her shield terrible. It has 200 health. That shield's useless now. But her healing heals with health packs over a certain period of time. I believe it's 2 seconds it heals over. And she can throw 3 of them. So it makes her a little bit better of a healer. And there's some other changes in there, but those are the ones that I know. So yeah. Basically what it says is that... This is again before the beginning of the stage, so there's something in here that I say, because I'm reading through it. But I'm going to try to cut out the stuff. Yeah, so it says there's... It says most roads lead to Philly, because the grand finals are in Philadelphia. So again, like last season, the winner of the Atlantic and Pacific Division will go and play for the championship. And then an 8-team double elimination bracket. And then the next best 4 teams by record, regardless of division, will qualify. Again, I'd like to see it go by division and play division against division, like we see in basketball, football, baseball, whatever. The best from each play each other at the end of the season. You know, football, we have AFC and NFC playing each other. You know, NBA, Eastern Conference, Western Conference. I'd like to see that instead of having a bunch of Pacific teams in the tournament, and then you got, like, London and New York. So, yeah. Also, I want to pull up the current thing. Actually, I saved it as a screenshot. Because for some reason on the app, they don't like to show who's eliminated and who isn't. Or who's eliminated. Yeah, who's eliminated, who isn't eliminated. So I can pull that up here. But I wonder if the website has it. Let's see. Oh my god. Do that in every video. It's phlegm activities happening. Standings. Let's see how this works out. Oh, can we see stats? Does it show stats from the whole season? Please tell me it shows. Yes. Just from the players. I don't want to see about the players, though. Fuck that shit. Oops. Did not mean to say that. Apologize. Yeah. Oh, this is good. I like it. Missed out on a lot of power rankings this year, but either way. Well, I don't need this open anymore, then. Well, we'll keep it open to see who's eliminated and who isn't. Alright, where's this document at? This one? Alright, so again, the teams that are 7th through 12th will qualify for the remaining 2 spots in the tournament. Because heading in Stage 4, 2 teams are eliminated. Now we know that all but 1 team has been eliminated from contention to get in the play-ins. So let's go over that real quick. So currently, guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. Actually, that's a good way to look at this. The top 6 guaranteed. Titans are going to win Pacific. New York is 1. Atlantic. And then top 6 guaranteed is San Francisco Shock, Hangzhou Spark, and Los Angeles Gladiators. And guaranteed top 12, London Spitfire, Seoul Dynasty, Philadelphia Fusion, Atlanta Reign, Guangzhou Charge, Shanghai Dragons. So, looking at this now. So again, we know... Oh no, I didn't want to do that. We know that Vancouver, New York, San Francisco, Hangzhou, and the LA Gliders are guaranteed into the playoffs. Top 6, they're in. Looking at this, though, the way that this is going to work out is Seoul, Guangzhou, Philadelphia, and Shanghai are all playing in the play-ins. They've all played, well, Seoul, Guangzhou, Philadelphia have all played their final game. And the only team that hasn't in that group is Atlanta, which we'll get to in a minute, and Shanghai. So even if Shanghai wins, they're going to 14-14, and that still would put them below the other teams. So an interesting thing, though, is Atlanta Reign is 14-12 with 2 games left, and a better amount of differential than London. London is 16-12, and they are currently the current team in the 6th seed. So if Atlanta wins out, they'll make it in. If Atlanta loses the game, they're going to be in the play-ins. Oh my god, this cat wants to come in my room again. Every video. You're really going to have to start editing videos, Solon. I don't really want to do that. I've recorded now 3 of these videos, and all 3 times she's left or came in. I swear, if she tries to... She's going under the bed, I was about to say. So the last thing here is Chengdu Hunters and Los Angeles Valiant. Chengdu is currently the team that's in, but they're not locked in. And the Valiant are the only team not eliminated that are below the cutoff. Paris, Dallas, Houston, Boston, Toronto, Washington, and Florida all eliminated. No way in. So that leaves LA Valiant, Chengdu Hunters. Basically, LA Valiant have to win a game. They win, they'll be in. Because the Valiant are 12-14. The Hunters are 13-15. So the Hunters have played their last game of the season. The map differential is -11. Now look at a team like LA Valiant. Their map differential is +1. Now technically they are playing 2 strong teams. I believe they're playing LA Gladiators and Atlanta Reign. I may be wrong about the Atlanta game. We can actually look up here. Schedule. I know they're playing Gladiators. They're playing San Francisco. I know they're playing a strong team. Either way. So they play San Francisco and Gladiators. Both teams are ahead of them. But all they have to do is win against one of those teams. Because they're going to end up, if they win, even if they go 1-1, they'll be 13-15 like the Hunters. But their map differential is so much better that they can get 4-0'd in one game. As long as they win, it doesn't matter. Because the Valiant, if they get 4-0, they're -3. They win a game, so they win 2-3. Just because. they're going to be at -1. And they're better. So they can get 4-0 and win in a map 5. And they're still in. So all they have to do is win a match and they make it. Which would be super impressive from being 0-7 to start the season. Yeah. Considering that half their losses came in the first stage, to be 12-14 right now, they got to be happy with that. So yeah, the play-in tournament, basically the way that this works is the teams play each other. So right now, I'm going to pull up the... Actually, I do want the picture that I had. Hypothetically, we're going to say the Valiant win, just because that's what I predict will happen. So say the Valiant win, okay? Because I see them beating the Gladiators in their home game. Because it is the Valiant weekend. It's the Kit Kat rivalry weekend. So I see them winning that game. I don't see them beating the Shock, but I do see them beating the Gladiators. So, we'll put them in. So, just for the sake of it, we're going to have Rain where they are, because I don't have to do the math. So we're going to have the Rain in 9th. Even though they still have to play 2 games, who cares? I mean, we could go all in on the predictions. Let's do it. The Rain, I'm just going to go for what I want to have happen. And I kind of want the Rain to lose both games. So we're going to set the Rain. I'm going to have them 15-13. I'll put the Rain 15-13 and keep them in 9th. Alright, so I'm going to put the Rain at 1-1. Well, who they play? Let's find that out, actually. This is totally unnecessary, but... The Rain are playing Dallas and Boston. Alright, so the Rain are going to make the playoffs. Great. So the Atlanta Rain, we're going to put in 6th. London, 7th. Seoul, 8th. And so on. So, the 9th seed will play the 12th seed. So, 9th. So, Philadelphia against Los Angeles Valiant. That's my prediction. They play each other. Then, we see Guangzhou Charge, Shanghai Dragons play each other. The winner of those will go play the 6th and 7th seeds. So whether they're going to play Seoul or London. Basically, whoever wins. If the 9th seed wins, they play the 8th seed. If the 12th and 10th seed win, they play that. So basically, if the 12th seed wins, they're playing the 8th seed. And then if whoever wins the other two, play there. And then if the 9th seed wins, the 10th or 11th play the other one. Basically, how it's going to work. So, essentially, one of those teams will be playing... Seoul's going to be 7th or 8th. They're guaranteed to be that next team. One of the teams that only play one game. Just because of their record. And I mean, if Atlanta loses 2, then you see Philadelphia in 8th, but I don't see Atlanta losing 2. Actually, if Atlanta, yeah. No, even if Atlanta loses, if they go 1-1. So, if Atlanta goes 1-1, which again, I don't see happening, I think that they'll go 2-0. You'll see them, wait. What? How does that work? Oh, because the picture didn't update. Okay, the picture's still showing the record from... This picture was a screenshot once Shanghai was locked in, but before Atlanta beat... whoever they beat. Who did Atlanta beat? They're 14-12. The Gladiators? No. Who'd they beat? This is like so unnecessary. I'm so unorganized. The Rain beat London. Okay. So this is what I did before the Rain beat London, basically. I don't want to see stats, I want to see standings. So that's what that's for. Okay, that's why I'm like, how? So yeah, Atlanta has to win 2 games and they could jump ahead of London. Either way, the next thing, the playoffs would begin September 5th. The 1 seed would take on the 8th seed. The 4 takes on the 5. 2 takes on the 7. 3 takes on the 6. Then the double eliminate. How the hell do double eliminations bracket work? So the winner of match 1 and 2 play in match 7. And the winner of match 3 plays the winner of match 4. Then the loser of match 8 plays the winner of match 5. Then the loser of match 7 plays the winner of match 6. Keep this going here. The winner of match 7 plays the winner of match 8. Then the winner of match 9 plays the winner of match 10. Then the loser of match 12 plays the winner of match 11. And then the winner of match 12 plays the winner of match 13. What the hell does any of this mean? Can we just have a standard-ass bracket where these 2 teams play each other? The 8th seed plays the 1 seed. The winner goes to the next one. Come on. What is this? Double elimination bracket? 2 teams that survive the double elimination bracket advance to Philadelphia. So, can I know what a double elimination bracket is? So, a double elimination tournament is a type of elimination tournament competition at which the participant ceases to be eligible to win the tournament's championship upon having lost 2 games or matches, in contrast to a single elimination tournament in which only one defeat results in elimination. One method of arranging a double elimination bracket is to break the competitors into 2 sets of brackets, the winners and losers bracket. Oh my God. What? Let me just look over this for a second. So this is the most complex, wildest thing for no reason, is what it looks like to me. So this says if the standard double elimination bracket arrangement is being used, then each round of the L bracket is conducted in 2 stages. It says the pros and cons. Double elimination tournament has some advantages over single elimination format. The fact that 3rd and 4th places can be determined without the use of a consolation or classification match. Some tournaments such as tennis, use seeding to prevent strongest contestants meeting until later rounds. Another advantage of double elimination is the fact that all competitors will play at least twice, and 3/4 will play 3 games or more. In a single elimination tournament with no buys, half the competition will be eliminated after their first game. This can be disappointing to those who have to travel to the tournament and were only able to play once. Disadvantage compared to single elimination format is that at least twice the number of matches have to be conducted, since each player has to lose twice. Since the tournament ends and only one player remains, tournament for N competitors, there will be either 2 N-2 or 2 N-1 games, depending on whether the winner was undefeated during the tournament. Oh my god. What? Triple elimination? See, here's the thing. I'm just used to you getting there and you suck, you get beat. What is this? Round robin tournament's a good idea. We should just do that. Let's just do a round robin. Everybody plays each other and whoever has the best goes to the next round. It's a great idea. Let's do a round robin playoffs. I like it. There's 8 teams. All the teams play each other. Whoever has the most wins advances. That's a dank idea. We should do that. Blizzard, hire me. Because what if we had all 8 teams play, the top 4 advance, whoever has the most wins of the 4 and the least wins of the 4, they play each other. The 1 and the 4 play, the 2 and the 3 play, and the top of those play each other for the championship. What a great idea. Honestly, reading it makes a lot more sense than reading their winner of match 7 plays winner of match 8, loser of match 7 plays winner of match 6. It makes a lot more sense to me reading through. You have, I get a double elimination means you have to lose twice. I knew that part. But reading through the thing about it, saying if you lose 2 times, you can't win the championship. And then the way that it's played out by eliminating teams through tournament, like it makes a lot more sense. So, the prize pool for this tournament, the championship team gets $1.1 million, which gets split up among the franchise and the players. They all get a little bit. I don't remember what the amount the players have to be given is. Second place team gets $600,000. Third place gets $450,000. Fourth place gets $350,000. Fifth and sixth get $300,000. And seventh and eighth place get $200,000. So, all this money here come off them loot box revenues going right into these players' pockets. I don't know how much a ticket is. I know that they were like really expensive last year. Overwatch League. Playoffs. Play-ins. Oh, is it all sold out? Huh. Well, how much is it for the playoffs play in game 1? If you went to that game, that's going to cost you... I'm not a bot. I'm not from Russia, don't worry. Don't worry. Oh. Best tickets available. How much is it? I know Blizzard Arena is cheaper. $22. Yeah, I don't want the tickets cheap. That's kind of a cool idea, though, that you click on here, you kind of keep the tickets. Playoff game. How much is it if you go to the playoff game 13? Oh, that's a car. That's a car. Ooh, that's got a car in it as well. Ooh, that's got a car. These games are fun. $30 for the play. Ooh, getting expensive. Yeah, it doesn't say like the playoffs, like finals, and they might be sold out. But I'm sure they're like $100. Think they were last year. So either way, playoffs are gonna be kind of wild. Of course, I'm rooting for Seoul Dynasty to make it into the playoffs and then go all the way to Philadelphia, raise the championship trophy. But if not, then I'm rooting for New York. Either way, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, we got a couple more epic gamer moments coming up. So I hope you guys are ready for some more Overwatch League content coming your way. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.